Hello guys, good afternoon. What are you doing today?
Very good.
Very nice. That's great, Mr. Rector.
Welcome, teacher.
Good afternoon. We're going to start with this. Simple present, first person singular, that is I, and second person plural, we, you, and they. Also, we're going to use this auxiliary, do, and don't for negative ones. Okay? So we have the grammar structure for the affirmative sentence. We're going to have first subject, the verb, plus the complement, right? That will be for the affirmative form. That is almost the same as if we have third person singular, right? But here we're not going to add s or es, no. We're going to write the verb in the base form, okay? Also, we have the negative ones, subject, then do plus not, the verb in the base form plus the complement. In this case, we're going to use do. Do not for the negative ones, or we can say don't. That is almost the same, right? Also, the interrogative. First, we need to use the auxiliary, do. Then we're going to use the subject plus the verb, the base form obviously, complement and question mark. That is a yes no question, right? So we need to answer them in a short way, right? Also we can have WH word question. The WH word first, we can have how, when, why, where, and so on, right? Also, the auxiliary do plus the subject plus verb in base form, complement, and question mark, right? So we're going to see some examples. Mary and Paul play video games. That's an affirmative one. We have here two subjects, Mary and Paul. Play, right? We can say, or if we want to replace those names, we can say they played video games, right? So, subject, verb, and complement. This is an affirmative sentence. What about a negative sentence? Mary and Paul don't play video games, right? I go to the park every afternoon. That's an affirmative also with I, the first person singular. I don't go to the park every afternoon. Si ustedes se fijan, acá tenemos oraciones afirmativas y negativas. En el caso de las afirmativas, como estamos hablando de Mary y Paul, que serían ellos, ¿verdad? La segunda persona plural, vamos a utilizar el verbo en su forma base más el complemento. Cuando vayamos a realizar una oración negativa, necesitamos el auxiliar do más la palabra not para hacerla en negativo. Entonces, Mary and Paul don't play video games. Lo mismo pasa cuando tenemos la primera persona singular, que es I. También vamos a utilizar el verbo en su forma base y el auxiliar do plus not para hacerlo de forma negativa. De igual forma, nosotros podemos decir don't or do not, que es exactamente lo mismo. What about a question? First, the auxiliary do, subject, verb in the base form, complement, and question mark. Do you work on Sunday? Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. So you have two options here. Esta es una pregunta de sí, no, por lo tanto vamos a dar respuestas cortas. Primero vamos a comenzar con el auxiliar, en este caso do, porque tenemos el sujeto you, ¿verdad? O el pronombre you. El verbo en su forma base, complemento y signo de interrogación. Si su respuesta es afirmativa, va a utilizar la palabra yes, el sujeto y el auxiliar, en este caso, do. Si es negativa, la palabra no, sujeto, en don't o do not, que sería exactamente lo mismo. Si tenemos, por ejemplo, do they watch TV together? That's another subject, right? First auxiliary, subject, the verb in the base form, complement, and question mark. Yes, they do. Or no, they don't, right? What about this one? What do you and your father do Monday? First, you have what? WH word, the auxiliary, the subject, or the subjects, you and your father, right? Do, that is in this case, the main verb on Monday, the complement and question mark. Ustedes se fijan en esta segunda pregunta. Tenemos que es una pregunta de WH word. Primero colocamos la WH word, luego el auxiliar do, sujetos de la pregunta. Y en este caso, ustedes ya saben que do también es un verbo, que podemos utilizarlo como auxiliar y también puede ser un verbo principal. Entonces, este segundo do es nuestro verbo principal. ¿Qué haces tú y tu padre los lunes? That's the question. ¿Cómo le vamos a responder? De forma completa con una oración afirmativa. We work at the church on Monday. Look, an affirmative sentence. We work, the base form of the verb complement, right? So, what do you and your father do on Monday? We work at the church on Monday, right? I don't know if you have questions. No sé si tienen preguntas, jóvenes, o está claro. De hecho, antes de irnos a vacaciones, ya habíamos estudiado la parte de la tercera persona, de he, she, and it, ¿verdad? Entonces nos faltaba esta otra parte para complementar el presente simple. No sé si tienen preguntas o todo está claro. So, I have this. Simple present spelling rules. S and ES ND. Ustedes se recuerdan que estuvimos estudiando cuando le agregamos S, ES o cuando hacíamos el cambio de la Y, ¿verdad? Cuando teníamos verbos y estábamos utilizando un sujeto en tercera persona. Add S to most verbs. La mayoría de verbos ustedes solamente necesitan agregarle la S cuando estén hablando en presente simple y utilicen el sujeto she, he o it. Clause, clauses. Dance, dances. Exercise, exercise. Right? Feed, feeds. Solamente ven, le agregan S. Add ES to verbs ending in SH, CH, SX, and Z, right? También tenemos esta regla. Vamos a agregarle ES a los verbos que terminan en SH, CH, etcétera, ¿verdad? Wash, washes, right? Teach, teaches, right? So we're going to add only ES to the verbs. Vamos a hacer este cambio, ¿verdad? Cuando en el verbo tengamos consonante Y al final. Cuando tengamos esa terminación, vamos a cambiar la Y por una I y agregarle ES, ¿verdad? Ahí vamos a hacer ese cambio. Pero ¿qué pasa cuando tenemos vocal Y? Por ejemplo, en el caso de play. Acá tenemos play, ¿ven? Tenemos que es vocal Y. Entonces, en este caso, usted solo va a agregarle la S. ¿Yes? Caso diferente, como acá. Consonante Y, ahí sí. Hacemos el cambio de la Y por I y agregamos ES. Right? So, let's do this exercise. For example, write each verb with the correct S, ES, or IES ending. Here we have an example. Study. Consonant Y. So we need to change the Y to I and add ES, right? What about fish? Which would be the correct form of fish? ¿Cómo sería la forma correcta de ese verbo? Fish. What do we need? Imagínense que tenemos de sujeto she or he.
Ese, teacher.
Right. Yes. Fish. Fishes. Right? What about pass? Pass. You know, have double S. So, passes, right? What about worry? Consonant, white. So we need to change it. Worries. Perfect. Worries. Explore. That finished in E, so we need to add only the S. Explores, right? Bite. That finishes in E. We just need to add the S. What about buy, guys? What happened with this verb? Is it correct if I write it in that way? Is it okay? Is that correct?
No.
No, right? That is not correct because we have here vowel white. So we need to add only the S. Buys, right? Excellent. Help. Only the S, right? Helps, right? Miss. What do we need here? Miss. Miss. Yeah. Fly. Is it okay this? Flies? No? Yes or no?
No.
No, right? Because we have consonant and a Y. So we need to change the Y to I and add ES. Flies. Good. Fix. That is fixes, right? And ES. Watch. That finishes in CH. So watches, right?
What?
Yeah. Like. That finishes in E. So likes. Nice. What about pay? Is it okay, pays? Yeah? Is it correct?
No, teacher.
No, right? Because we have
No, teacher.
vowel.
No.
No, right? That is not correct. So we need to change this. Pays. Right? Good, guys. You have study, studies.
Hey.
Yeah, pays. Good. So also, guys, look at this. This is so important. Pronunciation. Simple present. S and ES ending. ¿Se acuerdan que en la última clase les dije que ellas también tienen una pronunciación? Hay 3 diferentes pronunciaciones con respecto a la tercera persona en los verbos. Y acá están. The ending of third person singular verbs has 3 sounds. Son 3 diferentes sonidos. S, z, z, right? That's kind of weird, but we need to make the difference of those sounds, right? For example, walks. Look at the ending or listen to it. Walks. There is an S sound, right? Walks. Now we have Z. Pays. 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 Right? That is a Z sound, right? What about this one? Is. Fixes, right? So, vean, tenemos estas 3 diferentes sonidos al final de un verbo cuando estamos utilizando tercera persona en presente simple. Termina con S, con Z o con IZ, ¿verdad? Say S after P, T, K, and F sounds. For example, stop. What is the sound? The P sound, right? Stop. Stop. With the S, stops. Stops. Put, puts. Work, works. Laugh, laughs, right? Ven esta G, perdón, H, el sonido es una F, ¿verdad? Por lo tanto, cuando usted le agrega la S, va a ser un sonido de S. So, laughs, laughs, stops, puts, works, right? Entonces, cuando ustedes tengan estos sonidos al final del verbo, ¿saben? Y le agregan la S, ese sonido tienen que pronunciarlo, el sonido de la S. Say Z after V, D, G, O, M, N, R, V, Z sound, and after vowel sounds, right? Cuando nosotros tengamos estos sonidos, ¿verdad? En el verbo, o incluso un verbo que termine en vocal, la pronunciación, cuando ustedes ya le agreguen la S, va a ser de Z. Rub, rubs. Read, reads. Bag, bags. Feel, feels. Come, comes. Spin, spins. Sing, sings. Hear, hears. Love, loves. Bathe, bathes. Pay, pays. Go, goes. Z. That sound, that is like the ending there. Z, right? Also, say is after verbs that end in S, Z, sh, sh, and x, right? That's kind of weird, but those are sounds, right? For example, kiss, though S, listen, kiss, 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 buzz, buzz, wash, washes, watch, watches, judge, judges, relax, relaxes, right? So there you have that pronunciation, right? Entonces, cuando ustedes pronuncian esos verbos, ¿verdad? Cuando estén utilizando tercera persona más que todo, en las oraciones afirmativas, de hecho, solamente iban a hacer este cambio, ¿verdad? De agregarle la S o la ES Entonces tienen que fijarse en la pronunciación que ustedes tienen. Okay? So, let's do the first exercise about that, guys. Here we have it. It says this, right? Let me move a little bit this. Rick's schedule. You're going to choose the correct pronunciation of those verbs, right? For example, you have this. Rick wakes up at 6:15 a.m. every morning, right? What happened here? Si nos vamos a las reglas, sabemos que wakes. ¿Cuál es el sonido? ¿Vean? So, we're going to pronounce that sound with S. Wakes, right? So, we have here wakes. So, we're going to choose this pronunciation, right? Entonces, de acuerdo a la pronunciación del verbo, cuando usted le agrega S o ES, así usted va a decidir cuál es la pronunciación correcta de ese final. Si es con S, con Z o IZ. Yes? So I want you to choose the correct one and then we're going to check them together, okay? Elíjanlo, vean el verbo y elijan la pronunciación correcta. Aquí les voy a dejar también las reglas para que se guíen en ellas, ¿ok? So you're going to have 2 minutes. Creería yo que en 2 minutos, jóvenes, eligen la pronunciación correcta, ¿ok? So go ahead. If you have questions, raise your hand and I will help you, ¿ok? Work. 2 minutes. 2 minutos. Elijan la pronunciación correcta. Let's check the answers. Let's see the number 2. Here we have this. Number 2. He jogged for an hour in the park. Which will be the correct one? S, Z, or ES? Which will be the correct pronunciation? S? Number 1, 2, or 3? I will write the numbers here because that will be easy for us. Number 2, Josh. Right, that will be the correct one. Excellent. What about this? Then he takes a shower, right? First, second, or third? Which would be the correct pronunciation for that one? 1, 2, or 3? Which could be?
3.
3? Yes. Are you sure? ¿Están seguros que ese sería lo pronto? Takes. Listen, takes. Which could be the correct one? Yeah, number 3? No, number 3. That is the number 1. Listen to it. Takes. Takes, right? So, he brushes his teeth. Which could be the correct answer here? Brushes. The number 1. Are you sure? Let's look at this. Vean, ¿cuál es la terminación? S-H.
Number 2.
Number 2. Brushes. Yeah, it will be that one. Are you sure? Number 3, guys. Brushes. Right? Look at this. The sh sound, right? Este símbolo que tenemos acá. Sh. Es ese sonido. Sh. De la SH. Entonces, brushes, right? What about this one? He eats breakfast at 7:45. Which could be the correct answer there? Eats. Number 1, 2, or 3?
Number 1.
Number 1. Yeah, that's 1. Eats. Right? Perfect. 6. He reads the newspaper. Reads the newspaper. 1, 2, or 3.
Number 2, right?
Number 2. Yeah, that's number 2, right? Reads. And only the Z sound. Washes the dishes. He washes the dishes. 1, 2, or 3. Washes.
Number 3.
Number 3, yeah, watches, right? Washes. Then he drives to work. 1, 2, or 3. Which could be the correct one for that one?
2.
Number 2, right? Drives. Yeah, drives. 9. He starts work at 8:30. Number 1, 2,
Number
3.
1.
Yes, that's number 1, right? Starts. He goes home at 5:30. Goes home. Which could be
Number 1.
number 2, right? Excellent. That's number 2. Vean, esta es una vocal. Le agregamos S, entonces tenemos esta pronunciación. Vean, after vowel sound. So that is goes. He relaxes on Saturday and Sunday. Number 1, 2, or 3. Which could be the correct pronunciation?
3.
Number 3, relaxes. Yeah, that will be right. And the last one, he loves weekends. Loves. 1, 2, or 3.
Number 3.
Number 3, are you sure? Loves. Look at this sound. These
Number 2.
That's the number 2, right? He loves weekend. Okay, good. So, let's practice these pronunciations. For example, who wants to read this verse? Voluntario que quiera leer estos verbos y su pronunciación correcta. Who wants to try it? Continúe. Put.
Put. Put.
Yeah.
Words.
Yeah.
Loud.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Hector. That's great. What about the second column? La segunda columna. Who wants to try it? Okay, Mr. Ruben, thank you. That is the Z sound, right? Go ahead.
Rose, comes, loves.
Okay, continue. All the verbs, Mr. Ruben. Todos.
Okay.
Okay.
Read. Yes. Spin. But. Birds. Sing. Pennies. Hears. Goes.
Excellent. Very good, Mr. Ruben. Remember the Z sound, right? And the last ones. Los número 3. Who wants to try it? Los últimos. Okay, Mr. Abraham, thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, ready. Kisses. Wasses.
Yeah?
You.
George.
George,
Yeah, okay.
Buzz,
Buzz. Buzz.
Watch, relax.
Okay, relax, right? Okay, great, Mr. Abraham. Thank you. That's good. So, nice. So, study the pronunciation of the is, right? Or is at the ending of the verbs, right? So let's continue, guys. Here you have another exercise. Complete the paragraph with the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. Manuel and Lila Vega. Manuel and Lila Vega have a busy lifestyle. Manuel is a doctor in a hospital. He works at night. So he blank to work at 7 p.m. and comes home at 7 a.m. His wife, Lila, works in a bank. She blank to work at 8 a.m. and comes home at 6 p.m. They don't see each other a lot during the week. Manuel and Lila also blank two children, Luis and Carla. Every morning they all blank breakfast together at 7:30. Then Luis and Carla blank go to school and Lila blank to work. Manuel the dishes and then blank to bed. Carla usually blank her homework at a friend's house in the afternoon and Luis soccer practice. Manuel gets up at 4 p.m. At 6 p.m. he dinner with Lila, Luis and Carla. After dinner he to work. Manuel and Lila a busy schedule during the week, but on weekends they relax, right? So I want you to complete the paragraph with the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. If you notice here you have between parentheses, right? And you're going to use also the correct form. If you have third person, you know, you need to change the verb or add es or s, right? And if you have a second person plural, you just need to write the verb in the base form. ¿Qué van a hacer? Escribir los verbos que tienen entre paréntesis en su forma correcta. Recuerden, si estamos hablando de tercera persona, vamos a hacer ese cambio, agregarle S o ES o cambiar la Y por I y agregar ES, ¿verdad? Y con los otros sujetos solamente agregar el verbo en su forma base. You're going to have 3 minutes. Tienen 3 minutos y luego los chequeamos juntos. Let's check them, guys. So we have, he works at night, so he, which could be the correct form here. He what? Go or goes?
Goes.
Yeah, goes to work at 7. Okay, then she go or goes?
Goes.
Goes, excellent. Manuel and Lila also have or has? Have, right? Have, yes, 2 children. ¿Por qué have? Estamos hablando de 2 personas, ¿verdad? Every morning they all have or has. They all have or has. Have, right? So, have, yes, breakfast together, right? Carla, Luis and Carla Carla. Go or goes? Somehow
Go.
go, right?
Go.
Go to school. And Lila, go or goes? Goes, right? Recuerden tercera persona.
Goes.
Lila, ajá. Manuel, do or does? Do or does?
Does.
Does, right? The dishes. Then go or goes. Estamos hablando siempre de Manuel. Go or goes.
Goes.
Goes to bed. Carla usually do or does. That's Carla, right? Or she what? Does, right? Does her homework at a friend's house. And Luis have or has? Which could be that? Have or has?
Does.
Has, right? Luis has.
Has.
Yeah, has soccer practice. He have or has dinner with Lila.
Has.
Has, right? And he go or goes to work. He
Goes.
goes to work. Manuel and Lila have or has?
Have.
Have, right? Have a busy schedule during the week. So let's read again, right? Manuel and Lila Vega have a busy lifestyle. Manuel is a doctor at a hospital. He works at night, so he was to work at 7 p.m. and comes home at 7 a.m. His wife, Lila, works at a bank. She goes to work at 8 a.m. and comes home at 6 p.m. They don't see each other a lot during the week. Manuel and Lila also have 2 children, Luis and Carla. Every morning they all have breakfast together at 7:30. Then Luis and Carla go to school and Lila goes to work. Manuel does the dishes and then goes to bed. Carla usually does her homework at a friend's house in the afternoon, and Luis has soccer practice. Manuel gets up at 4 p.m. At 6 p.m., he has dinner with Lila, Luis, and Carla. After dinner, he goes to work. Manuel and Lila have a busy schedule during the week, but on weekends they relax. So, guys, who wants to read the first paragraph?
Manuel and Lila Vega have a busy lifestyle. Manuel is a doctor at the hospital. He works at night, so he goes to work at 7 p.m. and comes home at 7 a.m. His wife, Lina, works at a bank. She goes to work at 8 a.m. and comes home at 6 p.m. They can see each other a lot during the week.
Perfect. Very good, Mr. Ruben. Thank you a lot. What about the last paragraph? El segundo párrafo, who wants to try? Mr. Ruben tried? Okay, that's good. I will give you a point, Mr. Ruben. You participate a lot. That's amazing. So, read it. That's okay.
Manuel and Lina also have 2 children, Lisa and Carla. Every morning, they all have breakfast together at 7:30. Then Luis and Carla go to school. Lila goes to work. Manuel does the dishes and then goes to bed. Carla usually does her homework at a friend's house in the afternoon. And Liz has soccer practice. Manuel gets up at 4 p.m. At 6 p.m. he has dinner with Lila, Liz, and Carla. After dinner, he goes to work. Manuel and Lila have a busy
Schedule.
schedule
Schedule. Mhm.
during during the week, but on weekends they relax.
Very good, Mr. Ruben. That's awesome, right? Thank you a lot. I will give you a point. So remember about that, okay? For the next evaluation, because you participate almost all the class, and that's amazing. So guys, I don't know if you have questions. Do you have questions? Vean, después de la clase, de hecho ya está la última evaluación en el sitio, es sobre este tema del presente simple. Entonces les invito a que estudien, practiquen bastante, más que todo esto de la tercera persona, donde ustedes le agregan la S, la ES, cuando tenemos oraciones afirmativas, y también los auxiliares que ustedes necesitan utilizar cuando tienen tercera persona o cuando están utilizando segunda persona del plural, etcétera, ¿verdad? Entonces ya pueden encontrar la última evaluación, así que estudien, vean ahí la fecha también, que sería el último día para que ustedes entreguen la evaluación, así que estudien y luego realicen la evaluación. Es sobre este tema que ya teníamos, pues, desde antes de las vacaciones venimos estudiando. Así que si no hay preguntas, jóvenes, terminamos la clase. See you next class. Have a nice afternoon. Take care and bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, take care. See you. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.